Welcome back to the Skyway. It's Group 4 of qualifying rounds. 3 drivers have now advanced on to the top 16 and the quarterfinals of the 2022 Skyway Grand Prix. Who today will join them? Let's head over to the garage to meet our drivers for Group 4. Conroy Steele driving in Iceberg, a Datsun 240Z weighing 42.6 grams. Lady Lightning driving in The Flash, a Nissan Fairlady Z weighing 33.4 grams. Terry Terrible driving in the Cookie Monza, a Chevy Monza weighing 47.9 grams. And Casey Space driving in Stepdad, a Pontiac Firebird weighing 45.2 grams. Let's head up to the start gate for race 1. Steele and Space in the front, Terrible and Lightning in the rear. And they're off. Conroy Steele out ahead, Terry Terrible riding close behind, down through the drop. Steele holds him off in the turn 2 as the rest catch up. Casey Space pushing through, attempting to pass. Space blocks out to turn 2. Steele stalls out, everyone passes, leaving Conroy Steele in last place. And Casey Space takes race 1. Coming out of turn 2, watch as Casey Space taps Terry Terrible from behind, saying move aside, coming through. Terrible maintains second position as long as possible. Space throws a block out of turn 3, and it's not until Lady Lightning brings in the rear, jolting Terrible forward, propelling Space out in front, completing the pass. Now all on his own, Conroy Steele stalls out, pulling out to the right, allowing all 3 opponents to pass from first to last right at the finish. What a disappointment. Casey Space earns 5 points for first place, Terrible 3 points for second, Lady Lightning earns 2 points for third place, and Conroy Steele just 1 point for last place. Terry Terrible in pole position and Conroy Steele with another chance to get out ahead and hopefully stay there. Terry Terrible pounces into first position, Lady Lightning staying close down into open lane track. Terry Terrible only getting faster out of turn 2. A healthy lead. Such great control out of turn 3. Oh, I spoke too soon. Look at that spin move at the finish. And here are Space and Steele bringing in the rear. Let's take a look at that again. There really is only one moment worth revisiting, and it's the little flourish at the finish. Perhaps Terrible's giving a small wink to Lady Lightning, a little attitude. I wonder how Lightning will respond. The gauntlet has been thrown. Terry Terrible seizing first place after race 2. Casey Space hangs on in second position, and Lady Lightning needs a big push if she's able to keep up. A proper face-off with Lightning and Terrible in the front, Space and Steele in the second row. And they're off. Lady Lightning's taking her claim in first position into turn 1, down through the drop. Terrible stays close. Oh no, Lightning spins out. She's side by side with Terrible through turn 2. Driving backwards, she hits the wall, blocking Terrible through the turn. Here comes Space, a lot of speed, cutting in at the last moment. Lightning takes first, and Casey Space steals second from Terry Terrible right at the finish. Let's take a look at that replay. As Lady Lightning comes out of turn 2, she starts to spin round, but she's not losing control. It becomes clear this is an intimidation game as she rides side by side with Terry Terrible into turn 3. She comes out of turn 3 backwards. She seems to lose control, hitting the side wall, maintains control coming down through turn 4, spins round and blocks Terrible. This is when Casey Space comes from nowhere, cutting in at the last moment to take second position in front of Terry Terrible. In all my years at the Skyway, I've never seen such a late arrival. Would you look at that? A 3-way tie for first place heading into race 4. Terrible, Space and Lightning all neck and neck. It's anyone's race. Unfortunately, with only 2 points, it would be impossible for Conroy Steele to advance on. Lady Lightning and Casey Space in the front, Terrible in the rear. Will have to break through somehow to take first position. And they're off. A tight group, Lady Lightning pulling out ahead down through the drop. Terrible rapidly approaches, trying to pass on the inside. Lightning blocks it into turn 3. She pops out ahead, great control. Through turn 4, she steadily takes race 1. Casey Space with a final push to the finish. Wow, what a rumble. Lady Lightning, even on the outside track, takes a forceful lead into turn 1. Terrible accelerates out of turn 1, closing the gap fast down through the drop. Terrible fights to pass on the inside, but Lightning applies pressure from the high outside. There it is, gaining advantage, exiting the turn into block position, shutting down Terrible. But somehow Lady Lightning is able to accelerate out of block position and with great control take turn 3, leaving Terrible in the rear view, speeding for the finish. And we have our winner. Lady Lightning takes Group 4 with 15 points. Terry Terrible and Casey Space 1 point apart, and Conroy Steele with only 3 points. That may be the lowest score we've had to date at the Skyway. A record nonetheless. Lady Lightning joins the top 16 drivers and will prepare to advance on to the quarterfinals of the 2022 Skyway Grand Prix. Be on the lookout for Group 5. Could be here sooner than you think. Until then, drive safely and always take the high road.